This episode brought to you by
DJI, the future of possible.
On this episode of Quick Tips, we're here with Lucas Rivera, architect and man of many trades. He's showing us how to shop when you're here in Costa Rica and Playas del Coco. Stay tuned, check it out.
Let's go! Quick Tips!
Explain to us really what we can expect to see. Like for instance, I saw milk,
Yeah.
guys, on the shelf.
Yeah.
Not powdered milk, no, liquid, like this is legit milk. You don't have to, it's not condensed.
Like there.
Yeah, so to us that's very different. And kind of explain to us.
Well, you have to understand that having fresh milk all the time takes really a lot of logistics. And you know Costa Rica is broken up and down.
Sure,
hills,
seasons and everything, yeah.
The places where the cows are growing
Right.
are not necessarily close to everybody and to the whole market for the country.
Gotcha.
So long shelf life milk is really important for a lot of people. Many people don't have electricity. They don't have a fridge that's big enough.
That's very true.
Many people don't go to the shop more than once a week.
Gotcha.
And it's just part of everybody's culture. It's
So-
just easy. People are used to it.
They do keep milk here in the cooler too, but they do have what he's calling long life milk.
Long life milk.
So let's go check out some dairy stuff, and I got some more questions for you. Like I said, there is regular refrigerated milk like we're used to. And what is this now? Because this has I would say
This
kind
is
of a richer
2%.
taste.
This is 2% milk and is fresher. It hasn't been what do you call ultra
Like processed
high,
or something?
ultra high temperature
Homogenized or
process.
something? Okay.
So what you have in here is that this was probably inside of a cow 3 days ago.
Gotcha.
Okay,
And that's why, guys,
you have to consume it quickly.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, if you don't consume it quickly, it'll go bad.
Sure.
And that's why many people still prefer the old one, because when the transition between long life and short life came into the market, many people they wouldn't know how to deal with it, and milk was going bad. So
Gotcha.
people are on both sides. People will have a batch of short life milk, and they'll have a batch of long life milk too.
You have to try the milk. This is 2%. I know you guys in the States are thinking 2%, that's just white water. No, this stuff is so creamy and delicious. It's way different than what we're used to in the States. So you have to try the milk, whether it's long shelf life milk or this. In fact, try them both for yourself. Experience it. We're gonna check out some cheese. Now, in the United States, you can get processed American cheese, a brick of it. It's like 9 pounds for 89 cents. Here, that is not the case, none whatsoever. This cheese is so expensive here. Why is that the case?
Because we don't have the same system of subsidize for the dairy industry.
That would make sense.
So there's really not a surplus of dairy products in Costa Rica.
And there's not like a major conglomerate that runs everything. It's kind of individual.
There's one big cooperative, and then there's other cooperatives, but
Cooperative, and the key term here I think is cooperative and not corporation, right? There's a difference here, because in the United States we have big corporations that run milk and dairy and farming and stuff like that. Here it's not that way. It's a co-op.
Most of the industrial milk products made in Costa Rica are made from cooperatives.
Gotcha.
Okay, and like I said, ticos are very used to very fresh cheese.
And this is Turrialba, which is, there's a volcano here named Turrialba. Is that because that's where it comes from or
Yeah,
originates from?
That's where the recipe's from.
So you can still get the imported stuff, like he just has some brie and some soft cheese and stuff. But the Turrialba that he was picking up is actually really cool, because you cut it in these little slices and you fry it. And it makes like this really awesome
This is the stuff that
flavor.
ticos will eat almost every day. They'll pour natilla, which is sour milk, on everything.
Now, is this the same thing as
makes
we would call
everything
sour
better.
cream? Is this sour cream?
It's more or less the same thing, but it's creamier.
Gotcha.
Natilla is a little creamier.
A lot of cool stuff, guys. You need to come to Luperon and check out all the great stuff. Let's go check out, I would say some...
Coffee?
Let's go. So one awesome thing about Costa Rica is they actually grow coffee right here. So this is all Costa Rican coffee?
All of this is Costa Rican coffee. Different brands, different blends, different flavors and prices.
And that means it's all fair trade.
It's almost all fair trade. I cannot say 95 or 99%,
Sure,
but
but
what
very
I'm telling
close.
you is that the people who pick this coffee, if they work at a coffee farm, they get insurance.
Oh, okay, very cool.
If you work at a coffee farm, unless it's a very short spanning job, like you said, 2 weeks picking
Sure.
everything, most of the people that are involved in the coffee industry, and the most important parts, which is like trading it, which is transporting it, processing, everybody is covered by insurance.
Very
so you
cool.
could say it's fair trade.
Very cool, very cool.
There's different kinds of coffee. Everybody will pick their liking. Like working class will pick somewhere from here. More picky people will have something from here. Other guys will make a blend between this and that to make
Sure.
their own espresso.
Sure.
And it's really up to you how strong you want to make it, how hot the water is going to be, what machine are you going to make it with.
And that all makes a difference.
And that
Yeah.
all makes a difference. It's so good.
The Costa
Bitter
Rican
and
coffee
good.
is fantastic. That's another thing you guys must try, the Costa Rican coffee. And we'll have to touch base more on this. I know right now we're just doing a quick tip, and this guy has so much information. So we're going to be getting more information from Lucas
Whatever
for
you
sure.
do, stay away from a coffee maker. There's many other ways to make your coffee.
All right, so now guys, we're checking out the good stuff. We're talking the produce, and everything here in Costa Rica is fresh right from here. Check this stuff out.
Everything you see here is grown in Costa Rica, and many of the things that we have here, they're export quality as well. Now
Very
there are
cool.
there's many kinds of ways of buying the fruit. You can buy it from somebody who drives over, like it's on your driveway.
I've seen that.
To a small farmer's market. You can go to a city farmer's market, which is in the weekends.
Okay.
You can go to a supermarket and pick whatever you like. I find that in supermarkets you can pick whatever is looking really perfect for you.
Sure,
but
sure.
in true, like Costa Ricans are not so picky about those things. Us Costa Ricans, if it smells good, if it's good, we don't care about shape. We don't care if it's a little dirty, we just wash it off.
Sure,
We
sure.
don't care about many things that American public, they really worry about this
Yeah.
stuff. This is what we call guava.
Oh, whoa, hey, check this out.
Take this, white velvety. Don't bite it, just suck on it. It's sweet and velvety. You get rid of the seed, you eat the rest.
And what is this that we just ate?
Guava.
Guava.
Yeah.
You guys gotta check that out too. So we'll put a link to that also below so you can check that out. These little white velvety cottony ball type things, but they don't break up in your mouth. It's sweet, very cool. We're here at Luperon and we're gonna go check out some more cool stuff.
Quick tip. These are the sweetest bananas you can have.
Oh yeah, the little bananas. You make smoothies out of them, or what they call batidos here.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're fantastic.
These are the best ones to have because they have a tint of acid in them. Like, so you have the sweet and you have a little bit of acid. The best banana you
Good
can have
stuff.
is the smallest one.
Now this blew my mind. Those are eggs. Yeah, eggs. And notice they're just sitting out. Now I know you would walk by that in the States and be like, what's wrong? What happened to the eggs? No, this is how it is.
We've had email exchanges with people asking, what's up, why are the eggs not cold, and this and that. And we have to explain to them that it's actually safer for us to keep them like this.
Now, why is that?
Well, make a guess, when was this packed?
I would assume very
Yesterday.
recently. Okay.
It was packed yesterday. And make a guess, how long before it's consumed?
Probably a day or two, I would imagine.
Like
Very shortly.
This will not go more than 5 days in
Yeah.
a household of 5 people.
Sure.
Because people...
Eggs are used very commonly.
Yeah, exactly. You have industrial eggs and you have free-range eggs too. Costa Ricans are more into that now.
Sure.
Any Costa Rican that can afford will try
The
to
free range.
pick products that have less cruelty to animals if they
Gotcha.
can. I don't remember the last time or any time seeing an outbreak of salmonella or having like a huge egg recall or things like that you see in the news once
Sure.
or twice in the US. I don't remember that in Costa Rica.
So probably one of my favorite places in the whole store is the bakery. And they have a bakery right here in Luperon where everything is made fresh, daily, right? Daily, right here inside the store. How awesome is that? So they have everything from all different types of breads, crusty breads, soft breads, Italian loaves and things, but they also have really cool stuff like these sandwiches and stuff that we'll get a close-up on in just a second. So explain to us about the bakery a little bit.
Well, the story of the bakery here is we didn't have a bakery before. Frenchman came, he made the bakery, decided to move back to France, and we took it over from him, and
Very
we
cool.
had to learn how to run the bakery.
Check that out.
But it's very important for people to have fresh bread every day, and we try to keep batches low and
Sure.
to keep it fresh all the time.
And the prices are surprisingly fantastic, guys. And we're talking about like a whole huge loaf for somewhere like maybe $1 or something like this. Yeah, the bakery. Make sure you guys come check out the bakery because they have all kind of great stuff. Over there in the corner, if you can see, there's chicken, there's what they call chicharrones, which is like basically huge, thick, fried pieces of bacon. It's fantastic. So yeah, so our final thoughts, we're here and we're in the cellar, we're checking out all the different wines, and there's so many different flavors. Any really cool stuff you wanna mention real quick?
Well, Costa Rica has a free trade with Chile.
Okay.
We have a wide selection of Chilean wines. We really like Chilean wines. There's a wine club at Luperon. If people want to know more about wines and more about the wines that we're selling, there's more or less one event every month for the wine club. You can come and have a tasting and have somebody show you why the wines that we're selling are important to them, right?
Is there a link or anything people can find out more about that?
Well, the Facebook page is the way that we connect with most people.
So check out the link right below, right here, to get the Facebook to find out a little bit more about that, because it's something, if you're going to be here for a little bit, for a month or 2 months or something fantastic would be
Most
great opportunity
messages
for
and
you.
communication will be answered through the Facebook page.
This was supposed to be a quick tip, and I guess we could call this one a long tip, but there's just so much great information that you can get, not just from Lucas, but from coming and exploring on your own and checking stuff out and asking questions, because I had no idea who he was, and I just went up to him and talked to him, and this guy has a wealth of knowledge and all these great little tidbits and tips and stuff. So make sure when you're here, talk to everybody, talk to a local, really engage and plug in to where you're at. And you know, when you're shopping, just keep in mind it's a little bit different, but it's a lot of fun. So we're here again with Lucas Rivera. I really appreciate the time, sir.
Pura vida.
Pura vida. And remember, it's Luperon. You can see the links down here at the bottom. So remember, guys, don't just be a watcher. Get up, get out, and let's go. You're in Costa Rica? Come to Luperon. See you next time.